Hello guys, this is Naveen here. Welcome to Selenium training guys. So guys, this is the most awaited topic that what is Cucumber and how to use Cucumber with Selenium and what is BDD framework. So far we have seen Selenium and we have seen TestNG. So TestNG generally we call it that is called TDD framework, right? We can achieve test driven development framework. But what do you mean by BDD? BDD means guys behavioral driven development. Okay, so we call it behavioral okay driven development. So this is called BDD framework, guys. So what do you mean by behavioral driven development? Behavioral driven development, guys, that you are defining the behavior of the framework, behavior of the test cases, behavior of the use case. Okay, what exactly the behavior of the use case? Okay, just ignore this spelling. Okay, this typo mistake. So what do you mean by behavior? Behavior means simple, normal, plain English sentence we are writing with the help of one language. That language is called jerkin keyword. Okay, so that language is called jerkin. So although we jerkin keywords. So jerkin is a language to define the BDD framework. Okay, we don't call Gherkin, it's jerkin. Okay, so Gherkin is the normal simple language. It's not a programming language, it's a simple feature language, okay, in which we have to define some features in the form of BDD, in the form of behavior of the behavior of the use case, behavior of the test case. Now how to do that? In TestNG, in JUnit, these are TDD framework. In JUnit TestNG, these are we are writing the code and everything in the form of annotations, plus each and everything we are writing in the form of coding. But in BDD framework we define the behavior, okay, and on the basis of behavior we in the background we write the test cases. So in BDD framework, in Cucumber, guys, first of all, Cucumber in Java, Cucumber with Ruby is also available, but obviously we are from Java background, so we will be working on Cucumber with Java. We call it Cucumber with JVM also. So Cucumber is available in the form of either it is available in the form of JVM and Ruby both. Okay, so Cucumber with JVM is very famous. Some people they are working upon Ruby, so they are using a Cucumber with Ruby also. Okay, but in this particular series, we will be concentrating on only on Java. Now, in guys, Cucumber with the Java, okay, this is a one of the best tools available in terms of BDD. We have another tool that is also called JBehave. Okay, JBehave is dedicated for Java. It's only available in Java. That's why we call it JBehave. Again, typo. JBehave. JBehave means Java behavior. Okay, that is again available in the form of BDD framework. So JBehave is a little bit complex. It's not that user friendly. Okay, so that's why most of the people they use Cucumber, and Cucumber is very famous. So if you are learning Cucumber, you can learn BDD framework as well as you can implement with Selenium also. And it's not like that. Okay, it's only integrated with it can only be integrated with Selenium. If you're writing a web services automation or a API automation, you can use Cucumber in that case also. Okay, so it's not like that BDD framework can be used only with Selenium. No. Okay, it can be used with your unit level test cases also. Developers also they can use Cucumber to define the test cases. Okay, so we will discuss about that, why BDD is very famous, why it is getting the popularity, why, what is the reason behind that, and what are the different advantages are there and disadvantages are there, okay, with Cucumber. Now, first of all, we have to understand in Cucumber, guys, we have three different components. The first component is called feature file. This is called feature file. The second component is called, guys, step definition file. And the third component is called test runner. We have to create a runner class, right? So what we have to do, the first is we have to create a feature file. Okay, guys. So what do you mean by feature file? Feature file is a dot feature file. Okay, the extension is dot feature. Okay, let's see. I'll say login dot feature, simple, f small, not features, it's simple feature. Okay, in this particular feature file we will be using this jerkin keywords, so all the jerkin keywords will be used over here. Okay, and then we have number of keywords. What kind of keywords we have different keywords. Okay, let's see, we have when, we have then, we have as, we have but, we have star. Okay, and one more keyword is there, that is given. So these are the different standard keywords are available in Jerkin keywords. With the help of these keywords, we will define a scenario. Okay, what exactly we will do? Either we will create a scenario or we will create a scenario outline. Don't worry, we will cover each and everything, each and every keyword we will cover. Okay, on the basis of that, we define a scenario or scenario outline for what? For a specific feature. So feature is again one more keyword is available. Okay, in the feature file, for that particular feature, we will define the define the different steps. So all the user steps, all the test case steps will be defined by these things: given, when, then, as, but, and star. Scenario will be defined by scenario or scenario outline. And feature means what exactly kind of feature? Let's say login feature, let's see homepage feature or search feature, like that. Feature means feature name. Okay, so this is the use of this keyword. Now obviously we will cover all these keywords in details later. So this is a feature file, right? After this feature file, the corresponding code, guys, we will be writing into our step definition file. Okay, we will be writing, just a minute, into step definition, into in a step definition file we will be writing our code, and that code will be written in this step definition file. So I'll call, let's see, this is step, okay, definition file. Okay, so this is my step definition file. In step definition file we will be using our Selenium code. Okay, and we will be using our Java language plus different annotations. Okay, different annotations which will be provided by the Cucumber core. Okay, we will be using those annotations in this particular step definition file. So in the step definition file, whatever the different scenarios in the form of features we have written, okay, the each and everything we will be writing over here in the form of step definition file. So it's like a single line, it's one-to-one mapping. I'll show you how to do that, don't worry about it. And the third component is, guys, test runner. Okay, and we will be writing our test runner in JUnit. Okay, so we will be using JUnit here. So test runner will be used in JUnit. Test runner means to execute, to run your feature. Okay, so to run your feature we will be using test runner class, and to generate the output and report also. I'll show you how to generate the report and output, or we will call report. We will be using our runner class. So this will be my third component, that is called test runner. Okay, so guys, these three the most important component that we have to create. Okay, and if you are using Selenium, so obviously we will be using Selenium. If you want to use web services or something like that, you can use web services also, but Cucumber with Selenium is the most famous combination in the market currently. Okay, now what we have to do, guys, let's do the same thing, and on our freecrm.com, on which we created our TestNG framework, I mean the page object model with hybrid framework, right? So we will do the same thing with Cucumber with BDD also. Okay, so for newcomers I'll show you that, okay, what exactly kind of application it is. So application, it is like this: freecrm.com. I'll open freecrm.com. Okay, so this is a freecrm.com site is there. And let's see, today in this particular session we will do a couple of scenarios. Let's see, first scenario, I'll try to log in into the system by entering username, password, and login, right? So what will be my first step? If you remember in WebDriver session first, the first step in automation is always that you have to open the browser, right? Then you have to launch the URL, then enter username, enter password, and login button. So to log in, we have some prerequisites. One precondition is that user should be on login page, or user should be on, let's see, this is the home page, right? Browser should be open already, URL is already launched, and then user should be on home page, right? So before login we have this precondition, right? So let's see, this is a basic scenario. So how to automate this? Now what I'll do, let's write some code. Let's convert the same thing into our coding. So what exactly I'll do, I'll open my Eclipse and I'll tell you that what exactly we have to do. Okay, forget about these two classes. Let's create a Maven project. So we will create a Maven project. Go to project and select the Maven project. How to create the Maven project, I have already told you so many times. Go to next. Let's see my, I'll write Cucumber, or maybe some proper name, free CRM BDD framework. Okay, free CRM BDD framework is the project name, and let's see artifact ID is also, I'm giving the same group ID and artifact ID like this, and click on finish. So what exactly it will do, it will create one free CRM BDD framework. So if you remember that we have already created free CRM TestNG framework already with page object model. Now this is with Cucumber, and this is src main Java and src test Java. I'm going to delete these dummy packages because I'll be creating my own package, and delete it. Okay, now it's a blank project currently with one pom.xml file. And in pom.xml file, I'll go to pom.xml file, guys. What exactly I'll do, I first of all, JUnit library is already there, which is fine. So let me delete this. I'll add the new JUnit library inside the dependency section. Now in Cucumber we have number of, okay, we have to add number of dependencies, because in Cucumber it's not coming along with only single jar file. There are so many supportive jar files like Cucumber with JUnit, Cucumber with Java, Cucumber with core. Okay, number of jar files we need, and we need JUnit also. Okay, so that we can write, okay, assertions, as well as we can write the runner class also. Okay, so number of dependencies, I'll give it to you, don't worry. I'll check in this code into my Git repository, so you can also use the same dependencies in your, okay, Maven project. Guys, don't, please use Maven project only. Don't try to use independent project. Okay, like without Maven project, simple Java project, don't create it. Otherwise you have to download so many jar files and you will be confused, right? So the best option is to use, okay, Maven project and add all the Cucumber dependencies. There are 7-8 dependencies are there. I'll give it to you. Okay, so I have already stored these dependencies over here, okay, for you guys. So these are the dependencies we need. Okay, so I'm going to copy this dependency into my pom.xml file inside the dependency section. Okay, now what kind of dependency we need? First of all, we need Cucumber with Java. The version is this, okay, and the scope is test. And Cucumber with JVM also we need, Cucumber JUnit also we need, and it's an interview question, guys. Okay, what are the different dependencies with Cucumber you will be using? So you will be using Cucumber with Java, Cucumber with JVM, Cucumber with, okay, JUnit. Forget about this copper chura. Okay, no need to use this, so I'm going to delete this dependency. You can use Cucumber JVM dependencies also, guys, you have to use. And for reporting point of view, you need to use Cucumber reporting, right? And for Jerkin language, we have to use this thing, Jerkin, okay, this version. And I don't want to use this Mockito, so just remove this Mockito. And the JUnit is 3.8.1 latest version of JUnit we have to use. And just simple press, okay, save it, Control S, and you will be seeing that the process is going on. It will be downloading all the Cucumber jar files in your Maven dependencies. Okay, so let it download. Okay, see, it is still downloading. 86% is completed, and you will see that inside your Maven dependencies, number of jar files are available over here. Okay, once it is 100%, you will see few more jar files will be here. You can see that Cucumber Java is there, Cucumber core, HTML, JUnit, all the Cucumber and other supportive jar files are available here. And we are not bothered about what kind of jar files and everything, what exactly they have written inside these jar files. Okay, we are not bothered about it, but these are the jar files, guys, we have to use. Okay, so I think is still okay. I think there are a number of jar files. So after 100%, I'll start it again. So guys, now it is 100% done, and we can see that, okay, all the jar files are available over here. Now we are ready, okay, to write the code. Now we need Selenium dependencies also, right? Obviously we have to write the Selenium code, so we have to use Selenium dependencies. So I'll take Selenium dependency from different project for some other project. So I'll take it from here. Okay, And how to add Selenium dependency. You can use latest version of Selenium also, 3.7. Okay, but let's see, I will be using 3.5.3. That doesn't matter. Okay, so I'll be using Selenium dependency, simple control S, so it will be using Selenium dependencies also, and Selenium dependencies will be added over here. You can see that all the Selenium dependencies, okay, added over here. And we need chrome driver.exe file. I have already downloaded chrome driver.exe file in my laptop, so for you also we will be using chrome driver, so you need to download chrome driver.exe for on your laptop also. Okay, now what we have to do in a src main Java, I'll be creating a package. So first component, guys, as I told you, we have to create this feature file, right? So simple, let's see, my folder name is feature, okay, or I'll say features, and click on finish. Under this features folder or package, I'll be creating a file. Let's see, my this is my use case, right? This is my test case login. So I'll be creating login dot feature, okay, and click on finish. Okay, it's one more plugin that you have to download, guys. In login dot feature, you can see this cross is coming, or this is coming as green color. Why it is coming as green color? That if you are writing any, let's see, when keyword, so automatically it will be converted, okay, into the feature keyword. So how to do that? You have to download one more plugin in your Eclipse. Okay, so that plugin name is called natural plugin. So what you have to do, guys, you have to go to help, and after that you have to go to Eclipse marketplace. Okay, in this Eclipse marketplace, guys, what you have to do, just search over here natural. Okay, what you have to do, you have to search it for natural, natural, okay, and simple press enter. Sometime what happens that, okay, natural is the Jerkin plugin and BDD plugin for Eclipse to support the to support the feature file. But sometime what happens that, okay, natural is, that option is not available here inside the Eclipse marketplace. See, it is not available. Don't select this naturist or okay serious and more or something like that. Okay, you have to download this particular natural. Okay, so what we have to do, just close this Eclipse marketplace. If you are getting this natural option over here, just simple install it. If it is not getting, what you have to do, I'll send this particular URL. Okay, simple natural plugin on google.com. You can search natural BDD plugin in Eclipse. Okay, so you can search natural BDD plugin in Eclipse, and this is the first option that you have to select, this first link. Okay, the URL is this content/natural. So this is the URL, guys. Okay, this is the URL. I'll be closing this. Yeah, so what you have to do, you just need to open your Eclipse. Okay, and you just need to drag and drop. Okay, so this is your Eclipse, and you just need to, I have already installed this natural plugin in my Eclipse. What you have to do, you just need to drag it and drop it over here. That's it. Okay, so once you drag and drop, I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so what you have to do, you just need to simple pick it like this, sorry, like this, and then drop it over here like this. Okay, the moment you drop it, automatically Eclipse will recognize it. Okay, so in your case Eclipse will already recognize it. Why? Because I've already installed my laptop that natural plugin, but in your case Eclipse will open a wizard, and then it will ask you that, okay, I agree and accept the agreement and everything, and it will install that feature plugin, the natural plugin. Okay, and then you just need to restart your Eclipse. That's it. You don't need to do anything. So I am already installed, that's why it's not asking me. Okay, that's it. So after that, what you have to do, that simple, create this project and create one package and login.feature file that you have to create like this. Okay, and inside this login.feature, what you have to do, let me minimize this thing. Inside this feature file, we have to use these kind of keywords. Okay, so let's see, my first keyword is feature. So let's see, what is my feature? This is my feature, right? So what is the feature? So we have to write one keyword that is called feature keyword. And what do you mean by feature? F capital, guys. Okay, so I'll give you one sample that This is a login.feature. See, it will be like this. Feature and colon you have to use, guys. So see, be careful, it's very case sensitive. Feature colon, so automatically it will be converted into red color. You can see that, right? And what exactly your feature name? Let's see, my feature name is free CRM login feature. So this is my feature name. Okay, free CRM login feature, right? After that, we have one more keyword that is called scenario. Okay, we have to use what is your scenario name. Okay, so this is my scenario, that S capital scenario colon, again it will be converted into, you have to put colon, guys, into red color. What is your scenario? My scenario name is free CRM login test scenario. You can give any name, it's up to you, whatever the language you want to use, but you have to start with these keywords: free CRM login test, free CRM login test application, or test scenario, test case, whatever the name you want to give, you can give. Okay, now after that you have to start the keywords like this. First keyword is that given. Okay, given. And after given, okay, see, you don't need to use, after given you don't need to use the colon. Okay, you just need to write like this. Given, what is given? Given is that user is already, we have to write the prerequisite, right? User is already on login page. So this is the given. See, now the given is automatically converted into red color. So what is given is user is already on login page. You can write user is already available on login page, user is present on login page. So it's up to you what kind of language you want to use, or English sentence you want. It's simple English I'm writing. User is already on login page, user available on login page, user present on login page. So whatever the language you want to use, it's up to you. Okay, okay, that doesn't matter. Now, given user is already on login page, so this, it doesn't matter that what kind of sequence you are using, guys. Now what I'll do, already on login page, when user, okay, something, let's see, in between I'll writing user is already on login page. When user, first verify, let user, or make sure that, okay, when title of login page is, whatever the title of login page is, let's see, something like this, free CRM. You can write anything. Let's see, I'm writing free CRM. Okay, then you have to use then keyword, then user enters username, right? This particular username, and then password. Username, okay, and password. Now see, guys, you can use two then lines also. You can write like this also. Then user enters username, okay, and with and operator also you can write like this, and user enters password. So and is also a keyword. Okay, so given user is already on login page, when title of login page is free CRM, then user enters username and user enters password. Okay, like this also. And you can write like this also. It's up to you. Okay, it's not that, okay, you have to write whatever I'm writing, you have to write the exact thing. It's up to you. I can write like this also. When title of login page is free CRM, then user enters username, then user enters password. Okay, but the right way is, we have to write like this. When title of the login page is free CRM, then user enters username and password. So username and password I'm writing together like this. Okay, so, and after that enter username and password. After that user has to click on login button. So something I'll write, and user clicks on login button, right? Let's make it u small, although it doesn't matter. Okay, so these are the 4 steps, guys, I have written. Given user is already on login page, so see, I have written 4 steps. You can write in 3 steps and 5 steps and 6 steps also. It's up to you, but make sure you are starting your keywords with this: given, when, then, end. Okay, it should be start like this: given, when, then, as, but. I'll tell you what is a star later. Okay, something like that you can write. Okay, so this is a simple basic English I have written, and this is called feature file. So simple save it, login.feature. Okay, I have saved it. Let me close this file first. Okay, and then what I'll do that I'll enter the username and password, and then let's see, my username password is Naveen K, and the password is this. I'll enter, and what I want to verify something, that I'm coming on the home page or not. Okay, or let's see, maybe this user Naveen K is displayed or not. Remember that we did the same thing in page object model. I'll write and. Okay, I have to verify something. See, I have to verify something, that and user is on, let's see, home page, right? So this is the home page, right? So after login, I want to verify. So this is a validation, that given this, when this, then this, and user clicks on login button. Okay, or you can write like this also. I would prefer to use like this, guys. Okay, then user clicks on login button and user is on home page. Simple. This is the proper feature I have written. Okay, one scenario I have written. The scenario name is free CRM login test scenario. You can write anything, guys. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. User is already on login page. When title of login page is free CRM, then user enters username and password. Then user clicks on login button and user is on home page. Simple. Okay. How many steps are there? 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 steps are there. Okay. Now the feature file is I have written. Now I have to write the step definition file. The step definition file will be in Java. So what I'll do, simple, I'll create a package. Okay. Let's see, my package name is, okay, step definition is my package name. Okay, definitions I have written, and I'll write a class. Let's see, my class name is login step definition. Don't select the main method. Login step definition. Click on finish. Right. So login step definition I have written, and what exactly I have to do in this particular, now see it, guys, very carefully. What you have to do, simple save it. Okay, what you have to do, I'll tell you, just a minute. Okay, so what you have to do, in this login step definition file, okay, give the proper name. For login feature, we will be creating one login step definition. Okay, so this is the file I have written. Fine. Now what we have to do, we have to define the steps for each and every this thing. So user is already on login page is written with given. Okay, so what I have to write, the first line is feature is in feature file is given. So I have to write one annotation that is called @given annotation, guys, G capital. Okay, and inside the bracket, what you have to do, inside the bracket, just copy this line, exact copy you have to do. Just copy this line, copy this, and in the double quotes you have to paste, because this is a string. In double quotes you have to paste like this. And what you have to do to understand, okay, to make it understand to Cucumber, what you have to do, starting of this line you have to write this keyword. Okay, this special character you have to put, okay, apostrophe, and at the end you have to write dollar. Okay, like this. This is a standard they have designed like this. Okay, so that Cucumber can understand this particular line, and starting with @given. Okay, and then as we know that with each and every annotation we have to write one method name. So my method name is, let's see, you can give method name like this, that user is already on login page. So I can give method name is like this: user underscore already underscore on underscore login underscore page. Let's see, this is my method name. Okay, public, and you have to write void. Right, so this is the method name I have written. So method name, you can give any name, A, B, C, D, whatever, but whatever the keyword is there, to make it more systematic, you can write like this: user underscore already on login page, so that we can assume that and easily we can recognize that, okay, this is a keyword, this method name is related to this particular step, right? And this given keyword is given annotation is available in Cucumber, so just import it. Okay, that's why we have added all the jar files, all the dependencies we have already added. Okay, so public void user is already on login page, so we will write the Selenium code later. Okay, so what I'll do first, let me comment this line. Okay, let's see, I have not written any. Okay, I have not written any step definition file. Let's see, simple step definition file I have created. Now I'll create the runner class. So I'll tell you why I have commented. Now what you have to do, simple, in src main java, create one package. Let's see, my package name is runner package, and click on finish. Inside the runner package, what I'll do, create a class. Let's see, my class name is test runner. Okay, in test runner, what you have to do, guys, you have to, inside the test runner class, you don't need to write anything. What you have to do, you have to use one annotation. That annotation is called @run with. So I'll give you what exactly you have to write. This is a standard thing, every time you have to write the same thing. Okay, and so just above your test class, I mean above your test runner class, just paste this line. Okay, and this @run with is available in JUnit, so just import it from JUnit. Cucumber option is coming from cucumber.api, so just import it from there. Cucumber.class, uh, okay, we have to add one more import statement, that okay, this is statement, sometimes we have to add it manually. Okay, so these three statements you have to add: junit.cucumber, and @run with, and @cucumber option, and features is equal to feature. It means where exactly your feature file is available. So my feature file is available where? Here, login.feature. This is my feature file, right, guys? Not here, sorry. Oh, I have created, yeah, sorry, here. Oh my, I have created in Cucumber demo, I have created this my runner. So what I'll do, simple, I'll copy this. This is my project, right? I'll paste it over here in src main java. Sorry, guys. Okay, in my runner, open this test runner, and just @run with, add JUnit library. Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, so this is my runner class. Let me, I've added in the wrong project. So this is my test runner.java I have added. So no need to write anything inside your, okay, class. Just above that, you just need to add. Now, what do you mean by this? We have one Cucumber option is called features. It means where exactly your feature file is available. So my feature file is available over here, right? What is my, okay, feature file is this. So what you have to do, guys, so this is the folder of where are your feature files are available. So my features file available in this particular package. So just right click, go to properties, and just copy from here to here features. Okay, and write like this. Okay, so what exactly it will do, features is equal to this. So in testng we have testng.xml file, right? So in Cucumber we have test runner.java, which is controlling all the execution. So this is my features, and inside this feature, number of features file will be we will be creating. So one by one it will execute all those features files. Okay, so no need to write login.feature. Okay, and glue means where exactly your step definition file. So my step definition file is available over here, step definitions. So okay, so same exact thing, okay, you have to write it over here, step definitions. So simple, let me check just a minute. Okay, so you can give the direct package name also, guys. Okay, let's see, step definitions. And for here, for this also, no need to write the complete package, although doesn't matter, you can give like this also, in which uh, package you have, in features package, because ultimately it's available in your source folder src main java. You just need to give the package name features, where exactly your step definition file is available. Step definition file is available over here inside this particular package, and what exactly kind of format okay, you want to generate. I want to generate my format is equal to pretty or something like this. Let's say I'm commenting this line. Okay, I won't use this line, simple. Okay, I'll tell you what is the purpose of this format. So only two things I'm using: where exactly your feature file and where exactly your step definition file. Okay guys, now I have not written any step definition. I've just created only one simple class, but I have created my feature file. Okay, now if you run this runner class, okay, what exactly you have to do? You have to run your runner class, test runner class. So how to do? Simple, right click on it, run as JUnit. Okay, there is no test ng now. Simple, run as JUnit, and the moment you run it, okay, it will be failed like this. It is saying that, okay, what exactly it is saying? The feature is not a class. Okay, so we have to give the path. Let's give the complete path. I'll go to properties. Okay, let's give this complete path till login.feature, because the error it's saying, see, the error is saying that illegal argument exception, not a file or directory. Okay, so just a minute, let's give the proper, see, the configuration is really important guys. Login.feature, and let's run it. What exactly it says? Okay, now it is saying the green, everything is green. Okay, it executed till here. See, what is your class name? My runner. What is your feature name? So it will read your feature. Your feature name is free CRM login feature. Fine, free CRM login feature, but it did not execute. Can you see that? It got skipped. Scenario got skipped. All the 4-5 steps got skipped. Why? Because we haven't written any step definition, and inside the console also you will be getting that you can implement missing steps. It means the step definition is missing. It means it's missing steps with this is the code snippet they have given. Okay, this is the code snippet they have given. So what exactly I'll do, I'll go to my step definition class and then I'll uncomment it. Okay, now one by one guys, we have to write all the steps, whatever the steps we have written. For each and every step we have to write a, okay, method over here with the annotation. So for the first annotation we have written, and I'll initialize my WebDriver over here like this, WebDriver driver, and this WebDriver is coming from Selenium, so import it, right? And to launch, so user is already on login page. So come on the login page, what we have to do, we have to open the browser and then we have to enter the URL. So we know that driver is equal to new Chrome driver, and okay, and this Chrome driver is available in Selenium. But for Chrome driver, what we have to do, we have to give the right .exe file for Chrome driver.exe. So if you remember, in so many times we have given, so let me copy paste from other class. This is the code, I'll take it. Okay, just copy paste. So I have set the property webdriver.chrome.driver, Chrome driver.exe file I have already set it up. Okay, and this is the Chrome driver. So browser will be launched. Okay, and then we have to do driver.get method, and then URL is this. Let me log out from here first. Okay, so the site is freecrm.com, freecrm.com. Okay, so this is my prerequisite post precondition, this, and user is already on login page. Yes, fine. So this is my method name, that user is already on login page. In this particular method I have written one Java code, simple Java code, Selenium code I have written. Okay, to make sure that, okay, to fulfill this condition that user already on login page. So how will you come on login page? To come on login page we have to enter the URL so that user is available on login page. Right, now the second step is, what is the second step? Title of the login page is free CRM with when keyword. So I know that with when keywords, at the rate when, same thing, double quotes, copy this thing as I told you, starting with this, okay, and then ending with dollar. Okay, ending with dollar, starting with this apostrophe, okay, apostrophe, and then okay, ending with this dollar. Don't give any space. Okay, like this. And then my method name is public void, you can give method name like something like this, whatever the step name is, title underscore of underscore login underscore page underscore is underscore free underscore crm. Okay, like this you have to use, and at the rate when is available over here, just import it. Correct. So title of the login page is free crm, so you have to validate that the title of the okay, is fine, or whatever the how to get the title, simple driver dot get title. Okay, and then we will store in some string variable, let's see, string title is equal to this, and I'll print it on the console, system.out.println title. Okay, and then I'll verify it with the JUnit assert class. So in JUnit also we have assert class, so simple assert dot assert equal. Okay, assert dot assert equals what are you expecting, this is my expectation. Okay, this is the number one free crm, so I'll get the title from the page source. So this is a title. Okay, so this is what my expectation. Okay, and this is what my actual title is, my actual result. Fine. So simple, one very simple method with assertion I have written. So second step is also done. Now quickly I'll design the third step. User enters username and password. Okay, so I can take it from here also in console. Okay, so simple, I'll use this thing, just copy this. So always remember, just create your feature file and run another class, immediately it will give you the complete, okay, snippet, code snippet. You can copy this thing, so no need to write again and again the copy paste again and again like that. Okay, for each and every step you are writing a new math, writing a corresponding method or something like that. So don't create your step definition file, create your feature file and immediately create your runner class, and then give your, okay, in runner class just give your feature file path, so immediately it will give you a code. Okay, sample code it will give you. Okay, so two steps that we have already written just to show you that how exactly we have to write. And the third step is that this is a then keyword, so third step that we can just pick from here, and the code we have to write inside the code, I mean what exactly the code we have to write inside that we have to write. Okay, so remove this throws, throwable and all those things, we don't need this. See, it's already given. With the third keyword is what, third step is user enters username and password. Same thing we have written, user enters username and password. Guys, don't do any spelling mistake or any typo, just copy this thing and you need to paste it over here. And at the rate then is available where, over here in in Cucumber. And the method also we have written, and user enters a, okay, username and password. So we have to write driver dot find element, driver dot find element by dot, okay, username, this username we have to enter, inspect, and input type equal to text, username equal to username, so we can use name. Okay, by dot name we can use, right, by dot name, and the name is this, and dot send keys username is Naveen K. Okay, same thing for password, driver dot find element by dot xpath, or maybe name. Let's see for password what is the name. For password the name is password here. Okay, so I'm using by dot name, and simple dot send keys, and the password is test at the rate 123. This is the password. Okay, so we have fulfilled that. User enters username and password, so I have written username and password also, right? And after that then user clicks on login button. So again this method is, I'll pick it from here. Okay, this sample method. Okay, so this is the advantage of creating the runner class immediately after feature file, just run it, so it will give you the code snippet. Because in Cucumber what happens that, okay, to create the step definition file, so right now I have very small feature file, guys. Tomorrow if you have, let's see, 100 scenarios with so many steps are there, So it will be a very tedious job, right? It's a very time taking job that, okay, for each and every step you are creating a corresponding method and Java code you are writing. I mean, the method name you are writing with underscore, 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 and all those stuff, right? So that's why that it will give you in the console, it will give you this kind of code. So that just copy and then write your Selenium in Java and logic accordingly. So I don't need this line. Okay, I don't need this throwable also. And inside the method, what I'll do, user clicks on login button, right? So simple. To click on this login button, I'll just inspect, and this is the input. Okay, so if you remember that, let me take the login button method from the different project. If you remember that we did our page object model in src test Java login page test. I'll give you just a minute. Yeah, so login button will not work. What it exactly will do, we will be using JavaScript executor in that case, because this login button, what is happening in this application, that with by.xpath or by.name or something like that, it will not work. We have to use JavaScript executor. And what is the login button? Okay, so login button first we have to define over here. So this login button, I'll define one web element. Okay, web element is equal to driver dot find element by dot xpath. And xpath of this login button, if you remember guys, I have already created here in my previous thing. So this is the xpath. So you can try with this xpath directly without any JavaScript executor, that driver dot find element by dot xpath dot click, but sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, so better to use like this. Okay, so this web element is available in Selenium, so just import. Okay, and this login button I'm passing over here with the help of JavaScript executor. I'm clicking on it. Okay, so this is the step already created, and the last step is that user is on home page. So how will you validate that user is on home page? So again, first of all, okay, and just a minute. Okay, let's see, I'll remove this line. I'll tell you later. We will validate the home page thing later. Okay, only 4 steps are there, and 4 step definitions I have 4 step definition I have created. So make sure that how many steps are there? 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same 4 steps you have to create it over here. At the rate given, at the rate when, at the rate then, and at the rate then. Okay, that we have already created. Okay, then maybe that and will not work at the last, because maybe and we have to somewhere adjust in between. Okay, or maybe we can write like this. Instead of and, we will write like this. Then user is on home page. Don't use and in that case. Okay, so simple. What I'll do, I'll create one more at the rate then double quotes, and this is the thing. See, in Cucumber guys, you have to write a lot. Okay, and you have to be very careful in these things, starting with this and ending with dollar. And let's see, my method name is public void user underscore is underscore on underscore home underscore page. Okay, so it's not compulsory that, okay, every time you are using user is underscore, you can give abc also, test also, 1 2 3 also, whatever the name you want to give, but give some proper name. But in general standard practice, what exactly we do that, okay, whatever the step name is there along, okay, just in between we put the underscore and then we write it like this. Simple, as simple as that. Okay, and user is on home page. So after login, we have to make sure that, okay, we are on the okay, on the home page. So I'm logging into it, right guys? And after login, we have to make sure that, okay, you are on home page. So how will you check that you are on home page? Let's see, you are checking with this, whatever the element is, this Naveen K is there. I want to check that Naveen K is there, maybe in this particular TD, or maybe, okay, let's forget about this Naveen K. I'll check that, okay, after coming on the home page, that the title is converting into this or not. Very simple, right? I'm not concentrating on Selenium currently. Okay, right now I'm not concentrating on Selenium code, that how smart Selenium code we are writing, that we have already covered so many times. Okay, so here I just want to write the proper, I mean, sequence of the cucumber and the proper step definition of the cucumber. Okay, so Selenium code I'm not writing in a very proper way. Simple, I'm writing that simple driver dot get title. Okay, now I'll get the title again. I'll store in some variable. Let's see, again in string title is equal to this, and then I'll print it on the console, and I'll print like this after, or let's see, homepage title is title, and then I'll assert it. So simple, I'll use assert dot assert equals what exactly your expected value. My expected value is this CRM PRO. Okay, CRM Pro. And what is your actual result? This is my actual result title. Okay, if this does not match, this particular step will be failed. Okay guys, so automatically in assertion it will work like this if that particular step will be failed, right? So how many steps are there? 5 steps are there. How many definitions we have written? 5 definitions we have written for login.feature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many steps are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you haven't done any spelling mistake over here after the annotation. Okay, now your step definition is done, right guys? Your runner class also is done and feature file is also done. Now it's time to execute. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll go to my runner class, because in runner class feature is equal to, this is my feature file login.feature, glue equal to step definition, where exactly your package name, my package name is this step definition, in which this is the class step definition class, it is written over here. Okay, so corresponding to this login.feature, I have written one step definition file over here. So it will pick automatically, it will go to this Java class, step definition class, and it will execute all these things one by one. Okay, but in which sequence? In this particular sequence. So it will come over here, it will see that okay fine, this is my feature, this is my scenario, given user is already on login page, so it will execute, it will try to search where is this method, where is this annotation that at the rate given user is already on login page. So it will come over here, it will check at the rate given user is already on login page, it will jump, it will come inside this method, it will execute this. So it will launch the Chrome and enter the freecrm.com, and then second step is when title of login page is free CRM, fine, and then it will check when title of login page is free CRM. So it doesn't matter if you write this particular method over here also, it doesn't matter, the sequence here, it doesn't matter, it will execute sequence on the basis of this sequence. Okay, it will execute your step definition on the basis of this sequence, right? So in short, I would say this step definition file is also called your test class, in which you are writing all the sequences, in which writing your writing all the test steps along with the assertions. Okay guys, okay, but it doesn't matter, that it's not compulsory that each and every method should have a particular assertion. It's not compulsory. Okay, it's not compulsory. Whenever it is required, let's say I'm checking the title, then I'll put one assertion over here, right? Just like in setup method, remember in test engine setup method or in at the rate before method, we don't write any assertion. So same thing over here also. But in at the rate test method, we write assertion. Same thing, we have to write assertion whenever it is required. Okay. Now what exactly I have to do? I don't need to execute this step definition. See, if you go to run as, it doesn't give any option. Okay, no JUnit or cucumber option. What do you have to do? You have to execute every time the runner class. Inside the runner class, I have written that feature is equal to this, glue equal to this. Glue means where exactly a step definition file. And simple right click on it and simple go to run as JUnit. And now it should run. Let's see, it's launching the browser. See, it launched the browser. It should enter freecrm.com. Fine. And okay, it is launching the URL, right? Let me minimize this thing. Fine, it's launching, entering the URL and everything, log into the system, and my test case is passed. Okay, and if you see, it will generate one JUnit tab over here, and then just open this. Everything is green means 5 steps got passed. So what is the feature file? See, this is my feature file. Okay guys, and this particular feature file, what I have written, see, feature is equal to free CRM login feature. Feature is free CRM login feature. What is the scenario? Free CRM login test scenario. This is my scenario, free CRM login test scenario. And how many steps are there? 5 steps are there. See, given user is already on login page, got passed means green color, green color, green color, everything is green. How much time it took? It took only 0.002 seconds to launch this, to launch the URL and I mean Chrome driver and everything, and then it's executing all the things. Entering the username, it took around 15 seconds, and then it's done. Okay, so all the test cases got passed. Fine. And you can see on the console that we were printing. This is the first login page title, and this is the home page title we are printing, and both the assertion got passed. That's why everything is green, right? And it will give you a report that it took around 26 seconds, 0.29 milliseconds, and one scenario is there. Out of one scenario, 5 steps got passed. You can see that 5 steps also got passed. Okay, now if deliberately, if I want to fail, okay, let's say I want to fail that I'm expecting CRM PRO 1 2 3. Okay, so let's run it again. So again you have to run your runner class. Okay, run as JUnit, and let's run. Let me close this browser first. See, it got launched. Okay, freecrm.com. It will enter the username password, log into the system, and then it will check that, it will try to verify that CRM PRO 1 2 3, but we are getting CRM PRO, so obviously it will be failed. So you can see that the last step got failed. It is saying expected CRM PRO 1 2 3 but found CRM PRO, and you can see the result also is red color now. The first step got passed, fine. Second step got passed, third step got passed, fourth step got passed, but the last step, that user is on home page, it is getting failed, and this is the error it will give you like this. Okay, this is the error we are getting. Now I'll go to my console. If you see the console, it's not giving any great console output, right? It's not a pretty output. So to generate the pretty output, what we have to do, guys, you have to go to your runner class and you have to use this keyword, format keyword. Format, put comma over here. Okay, format. Let me put the comma like this so that you will understand properly. Sorry. Okay, glue equal to this, format equal to pretty format, and I want to generate one HTML report also. Where exactly you want to generate? I want to generate, you have to give the folder, that as test output folder you have to give. So what exactly it will do? It will create automatically one test output folder under your package, I mean under your project, and one HTML file will be created over there, and the output will be pretty. The console output will be pretty. Now it is not pretty that you are not able to understand which file got failed, which got passed through the console, right? So now run it again and we will see. Run as JUnit, and it will launch the browser again. See, it's launching the browser. Okay, it's entering the URL. Fine. Clicking on login, and after that it will try to check CRM PRO 1 2 3. Fine, it is not there. Fine. So you will see the output now. See the output now. This is a very pretty output, that this is the scenario, free CRM login test, right? And this is the feature file we are trying to execute, and this is saying that, okay, this is a keyword, that given keyword is there, user is on already on login page, and this is the corresponding method. Okay, login step definition. Okay, this is the method is there, pass pass pass, but the last method got failed because of this reason. So we are getting pretty output. Fine. Okay, this is the output we are getting. Instead of the earlier output, we are getting this pretty output. So this, the pretty means generate the good output so that we can understand like this. Okay, and as I told you, it will generate one test output folder. So what you have to do, guys, simple right click on your project and click on refresh, and you will see the test output folder got created. Open this test output, and this is the file index.html file. Right click on it, go to properties and copy this location, index.html location, just like in testng we did. Open your Safari or any browser or Chrome or whatever, and enter this, and you will see that this is a report. This is a HTML report generated by Cucumber. That this is my feature name is free CRM login feature, right? This is a scenario is in red color because this scenario got failed. Out of this scenario, I mean out of 5 steps, 1 step is failed. So these 4 steps got passed, right? But this last step is failed. Okay, and user is on home page. It means user is not on home page because of this reason that we were expecting 1 2 3, but we found CRM PRO, right? So this is the error we are getting. So this is a report that you can share with your manager like this. So given user is already on login page, title of the login page is passed. So this given is passed, when, then is passed, but last then got failed. Okay, got it? So this is like we are generating one test output also. Okay, now guys, you can write number of scenarios. It's not like that only one scenario I have written. In the same feature file, you can write one more scenario. Let's see my scenario. Next scenario is scenario. Okay, whatever the second scenario that I want to verify, I want to move to home page. So one by one, all the scenarios will be executed, guys. Okay, so you can write one more scenario. Now this is your homework that you have to write one more scenario over here. Just like, let's see, my scenario is that after coming into the home page, I'm moving into the contacts link or new contacts page. Okay, or I'm able to create an new contact. Okay, so just the scenario name is that simple like this: user is able to create a new contact, and then you have to write the steps proper here. Given user is on home page, when user clicks on uh, user mouse over on contacts, then user click on new contact, then user enters all these values. User enters first name and last name and email ID and something like that in the same line. Then user click on save button. Okay, then user clicks on save button, then verify. Okay, then verify the contact has been created. Simple. Then verify the contact or verify the newly created contact. Like this you can create. Okay guys, so this is your homework. Please practice. I'll give you one very simple. Given user is already on home page, right? When, so after, okay, user is already on home page, it is like this: on home page, when user something like this mouse over on contacts link, then user clicks on new contact link, right? After mouse over and then new contact. Okay, new contact link, after new contact link. Okay, and after coming on new contact, see guys, T capital, then user enters. What are the different things we have to enter? Let's see, first name, last name. Okay, two things we have to enter. User enters first name and last name, then user clicks on save button, then verify new contact created. Whatever the language you want to write, verify new contact created or not, you can write like this: user is clicking on save button. So whatever, if you want to write in present continuous or in present tense, whatever, it's up to you guys. My language is like this, you can write in your language also. Okay, like that you have to write. And see, right now I'm giving this warning, the yellow line. Why? Because I have not created any step definition file. Okay. And but for here, I'm not getting any yellow line. Why? Because the step definition file I have already created. Now you can create one more step definition dot class dot java class, that home page or contacts step definition. Create contact step definition, like this you can create, and you can define all the methods over here, and then you can execute it, right? So you can create number of scenarios in the same feature file. Okay, or you can create number of feature files also. Let's see, for login dot feature, for homepage dot feature, or contacts dot feature, like that you can create. It's up to you. Okay guys, it's up to you. And one more thing, that here we can write, then you can write, if you want to close the browser, then close the browser. So you can write one more, at the rate close the browser. Okay, at the rate then close the browser, and you can write driver dot quit over there. Simple. Okay, so this is also you can write. So I'm not writing here, you can practice with that. Okay, so number of things, like how to parameterize, okay, how to achieve the data driven approach, parameterization things, what are the different other options are available and other formats are available in runner class, what are the different tags are available in Cucumber. Okay, how to achieve the basic page object model, configuration, data driven approach, data table approach, we will cover in the next upcoming sessions. But guys, this is the basic thing I have told you, that okay, first setup, how to set up complete Cucumber jar files and everything in the form of form.xml file, what are the different dependencies we need, and these three components guys that we have to create. Okay, step definition file, what is your jerkin keyword, so this is, these are my jerkin language, this is my jerkin language. Okay, this is my jerkin language. Now what is the biggest advantage, that anyone can do that. Let's see, manual testers, they can write the test cases in this format, and we can train them that please use jerkin keywords and use create your own feature file. So manual testers also, they can contribute. Manual testers or business analyst or your manager or product manager also, they can create these kind of feature file, and they will give it to you, and then you can convert, you just need to convert into step definition file. So a lot of companies, they are following this kind of practice, that they are manual tester or product managers. Okay, they are writing the acceptance criteria in this format. Okay, given this, given this, given this, and they will just give it to you. So it's a biggest, that's why this is called, they are already defining the behavior of the, okay, behavior of the test cases, and they, then it will be given to you. You, and now you are automation expert, you are expert in programming in Java and Selenium, and you are converting these feature files, okay, these steps into a step definition in the form of Java and Selenium. Okay, so but login feature dot feature file, they will be given by these guys, or if they are not aware about, in that case you have to create it. Okay, so this is the this is the concept of BDD, and this is the biggest advantage. Now disadvantage is that it's a very lengthy process, there's so many steps that we have to write, so many behavioral in the form of simple jerking keywords and English sentence you have to write. Okay, so it's a very lengthy framework as compared to TestNG. In TestNG we don't write all these things. Simple, we create one at the rate test method, at the rate, different at the rate test method, before method, after method, we create it, and simple, just good to go. So TestNG is more test driven. Okay, that's why we call TDD framework, test driven development approach we are following. It means immediately we are writing the code. But in BDD framework, we are defining the behavior of the application. Let's see, application is developers, they are still writing the code and developing the code. In TestNG, the problem with TestNG is that we cannot write immediately good amount of test cases. We cannot write. We will just write the basic, couple of steps we will write. Okay, along with the development. Same thing in BDD also. What is the advantage, that at least you can define all the feature files. The code part you can write it later. The code you can write it later. Another advantage with BDD framework, with Cucumber, is that anyone can contribute. Entire agile team will contribute, and you can map, okay, your step definition file with these feature file, which is written by a product manager or business analyst or manual tester. So everybody is on the same page. You are writing the code, they are writing the feature file, like this. Okay, so guys, in the next session we will cover other features also of Cucumber, like data table and parameterization and examples, keyword, and other things. Okay, so please stay tuned, and if you really like this, okay, video, guys, please subscribe to the channel. And there are so many videos are coming with respect to Cucumber and BDD framework. And we will see that we can cover a couple of sessions on JBehave also for JBehave folks. Okay, so please share with others, and if they want to learn Cucumber, okay, and please practice with number of scenarios, guys. I have covered only one scenario. Please practice with number of scenario. Write your step definition file and make sure that you are not doing any spelling mistake, and set up the BDD Cucumber framework in the form of .xml file and everything. And yes, I'll share this code on my Git repository, and you can find this Git repository URL in the description. Okay, so you can take the code from there, all the dependencies and everything from there. Okay, guys, so thank you so much. Please subscribe to the channel, and feel free to ask if you have any questions in the comment section. Thank you, guys. Thank you.